starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
At the 34-yard line.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19 tight, 9, 10, Cowboy 80. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pass caught by Jack Bech. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
First run of the game for Javonte Williams. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 from the 32. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Escapes the defender. He's got to gain a 6 there. Eric Stokes in there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's Nix out of the pistol. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 35 out of that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good.
Got to be pretty good actors. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. But that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first down, Nix has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
Kill, 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 kill.
3rd down run by Dobbins. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. To throw, here's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. Jump off, caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Laube with the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing it on second down. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, kid. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They give to Dobbins down the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Now Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Pressure coming for Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Going for it on 4th. Nix escapes the pocket. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Raiders 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Laube with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. He dodged the tackle. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-D-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
We send a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Nix quick out wide, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Offense to the line fast.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nick's on third down. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Laube with the return. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 33-yard
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're throwing it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Laube. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
He's going to try to throw for it. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down.
Rolling from the gun here. Pulls it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Hawks 70, Hawks, go!
Sign quarterback on here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders get a late score and tie him before the half. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 14, Broncos 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This one's headed for the sideline and out. Swung at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crosses. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to third down. One last play before the break. On third down, here's Williams. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Hold a second. Ready. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good
Gets him on the out route. Spins out of one stop. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Motioning left is their running back. Nix with it on first. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Nix from the gun. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Roundy with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw here on first down. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jetty from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Now the Raiders ready for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. That's grabbed at the 10. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
This is Sutton working the right side. Still going inside the 35. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Keeps away from one. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Robbie. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs and parades. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. They'll give this up the middle to Albie. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
That's caught by Williams. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. They'll cobble together a yard there. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Pass caught out right by Golden. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That one nabs him 33 yards, and you said it downs 2.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nix looking to throw. That's caught at the 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
16 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Another for Harvey. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They're running with Harvey. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
He's going to try and throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
Keeps the score. Broncos 29. Raiders 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Laube with the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd. That ball is caught by Laube. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Throw right side, finds Besh. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Number 18, Jack Besh. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Lightning 18, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a biggest first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
That's the first down, and he's still going. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
79 Broncos. Cut 19.
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Sticking to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. In this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Nix with it on first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd down, give to Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Again, this to Laube. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Completed to his running back. And he's sure the 1st after a mild gain. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Bech on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got it to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
23-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
At the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Going left side, Bowers has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a look for Nix. So the Broncos are right out of here with a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL